Assalamualaikum warahmatullah. Asta garden si trace in the green Kota vaisu. So, how is everyone today? Let's see who pops in. We're live in the garden. We're just coming out, having a bit of fresh air, getting away from being stuck inside, and we're coming on to Gary. How are you doing, mate? Thank you very much for coming in. I'm in the garden, so I'm a bit all over the place. So how is everyone today? I'm just out in the garden. I'm gonna just fed the chickens, letting them have something to eat, and we're gonna do something. I'm gonna drag the kids out here soon and get them digging. You know what are you doing, mate? Thank you very much for coming in. And is that because you're stuck inside? Let me come up here a little bit. I'm losing people. Frank, what are you up to? So you had a bit of a lie-in today. Mike's Hobbies is here. Mike, how are you doing, mate? Thank you very much for coming in. Yeah, get the kids out there. You're lagging again. It's because I'm out in the garden, so I don't get a brilliant signal when I'm out here. It's sometimes a bit of a weak signal. I thought make a change from being inside, sat at the computer. Who's knocking on the window? De-stoning a field by hand so you can't stop. How big is this field that you're de-stoning? That's bonkers. How are you doing it by hand? You're just going around randomly picking up stones. So what are you managing to get into the garden, or are you just stuck inside the house? Walaikum salam. Your video calling Khadija. Okay. Not much, going to do a bit in the garden. Plus the radishes popped through. Only planted them last week. What kind of radishes did you plant? Because they're rapid. Some of them are absolutely rapid. We've got, yeah, they grow to about 8 inches long. They're red, and they're not as spicy, so they're quite good. Picking up some that are large. I'll send you a photo on Facebook. Nice one. So are you doing that? Are you doing that on your parents' farm, or are you out there working for someone else? See, last week we were out here. We had a really good signal. We managed to do a whole tour of the garden without any issues. But I'm right near the house, and I'm sat in the shade, so it's a little bit cold. You know me, I get cold when I'm just in a t-shirt. I need to be in some sun. So we've got 7 people, 2 likes. If you haven't hit that like for me, please hit that like. Let's see who else pops in. So yeah, these live streams are just something extra to pass the time, to try and take away something from the boredom, if that helps. I'm gonna go and see my chickens. Should we go and say hello to them? Let's So here are my hens. Absolutely gutted, because where is she? See, these two here, they're blue egg layers. And I had another blue egg layer, but my neighbour's dog got into the garden, and he killed one of my blue egg layers. So I'm absolutely gutted with that. He came in and strangled him, got him by the, you know, bit her by the neck, and just completely. It was a nightmare scene around here when we got here. So it was quite horrible. But yeah, I mean, I put this wood chip down fresh. It's been about 3 weeks since I put this wood chip down fresh. And you can see they've already started breaking it down. So in another 3 weeks, I'll be ready to harvest a load of chicken compost from that floor. Here's my other bag of chicken compost that I harvested, and this is not long since. Let's have a look. So one of the things about having chickens is you'll never have a shortage of compost. Made by the chickens. There's a few big bits in there, but if you sift that out, there's some really good stuff in there. Because look at that. Yeah, if you sift it out, it's some really good stuff. And it's full of, full of nutrients because of all the chicken poo, and because it's not just wood chips. I'm chucking on there. So anytime I mow the lawn, the grass is going in there. Anytime I find weeds like dandelions, or if I dig out weeds like dandelions, I throw them in there, and the chickens will completely destroy them. So it's a really good way of composting perennial weeds, because the chickens will eat what they eat, and because from all their stamping and scratching, that'll get rid of the ability of the perennial weeds. It produces some really good cane any weeds. So that's one of the things I love about chicken composting. It's absolutely quality. Who wants to see any more of the garden? Do you want to see? Do you want me to walk around the garden and have a look around what we've got? Or do you just want me to carry on talking nonsense here? Hey? I'm not getting any more comments in. I haven't had a comment in for a while. Well, there we go. But for some reason they haven't been popping up. So just finished my chicken pen yesterday, and now I can't get any chickens. Gary, I'm in the same boat because since my neighbour's dog ate that chicken, I'm trying to find a blue egg layer, because that was my daughter's chicken, and I can't replace her. Dean, yeah, you're late. You got your shoes? Come on, do you want to come and say hello? Yeah. No? Okay. Yeah, come on then. Stop playing with that water. Hey, say hello. Zaki. Say hello. Hello. Up here. He's found a puddle of water. He's not interested in anything else now. Let me chuck that. Yeah, Mike, I've still got Harry Styles. Yeah, the Polish hen is called Harry Styles, so we've still got her. So, hens missing still. They are gonna replace. Got growing areas here. Gron, how are you doing? Thank you very much for coming in. I hope you're keeping well. Where's the chicken gone? The chickens are all in there. See, I'm on babysitting duty. Go and get him. So yeah, I'm on babysitting duties at the minute. This little man's keeping me. Yeah, do you want to come and say hello? Are you gonna be? You're just gonna be up to your naughty stuff again? Hmm? You're gonna go outside. So I'm in, and this is the shed that's been taken over. Even after it was cleared, this is what it looks like still. So there's a load of stuff just piled up here. None of this stuff is mine. Like all this baby stuff, that's not mine. That belongs to my son. That belongs to my son. That potty seat definitely isn't mine. So how can I get blamed for messing the shed up? Don't make sense. Don't make sense.
Daddy, you gotta get into my house.
So let's see who else is here. I'm tempted to buy fertile eggs and try to incubate. Have you hatched eggs before? Because we got some fertile eggs, but we got some fertile eggs that we bought from a person face to face, and they hatched out really well. And then we got some fertile eggs that we got online, and I think it was the post and all the shaking about in the post that when we tried to hatch them, out of all of them, only about two or three of them made it from about 20. So just be careful with that, unless you've done it before and you know how to do it properly. So Viology's here. How are you doing? Thank you very much for live broadcast, so please catch this one. Ginger plants are doing nicely, so want to try turmeric next year. Any advice? As much heat as you can give it, and don't overwater it, it'll be fine. It is very slow to germinate. Compared to ginger, it's a lot slower to germinate, so be patient with it. It will. And Brandon, we're doing alright. I think quite a few people are bored being stuck indoors. Zaki, what are you doing? Bonkers sometimes. Yeah, you can't control him at all. Who wants a little tour? Right? Oh, Wobbly Bob was here. So I missed your days. We had a really good connection last Wednesday. It's still cold, but they look cold, but they look pretty nice, don't they? Got some tulips. Can anyone give me advice on this chrysanthemum? So there's this chrysanthemum. It's grown. It's survived over winter, but look at it. It's all flopped over because all the flowers are over at the end. Now, if I cut this back into the wood, come back to life. Dojo, Dave, how are you doing, man? Where have you been? How are you keeping? Oh, so we've lost nearly everyone. Okay. Dave, how are you keeping? Stop chucking stuff into the pond. Stop it. Yeah, you are, mate. You are stopping. So I'm having a little fight with this little one because he's just chucking all the... Oh my gosh. How are you, man? You've been good. Just been keeping off social media for a bit. Is everything okay? So I've got him in a sleeper hold. Come here, come here. No. Yeah, come and say hello. No. He wants to go and cause havoc in the garden. It's cold. Zaki, don't play with the water. It's cold. All right, we're going inside then. No. Yes. No, come away from there, otherwise we're going inside. No. See, he's a proper little. Stop throwing stones in there. No. Yeah. No. No. Ow. Right. So this is what the side of my house looks like. A massive pile of wood chips just down the side of my house. I had that wood chip pile is shrunk in half. This is my front garden. It needs it. I don't. Yeah, we don't. Those flowers are looking lovely this year, actually. Look at that. Look how pretty they are. Yeah, look at those flowers, aren't they pretty?
I want it.
You want it? Yeah, get this one. Get this one. Get this one here.
I want this one.
You get that one.
No.
You want to get it?
Got.
You got it? Don't just throw it on the floor then. Yeah, there you go. There's a nice one.
This one.
There's a nice one for you.
Flower.
Flower?
Flower.
Flower?
Flower. Is it smell?
Does it smell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It smell. Is it smell? Is it smell?
Terror Squad is here. How are you
smell.
doing? Thank you very much for coming in.
No, Daddy.
Oh, it smells lovely.
Is it smell? Daddy, I get it.
No. You don't need to get any more. You've got the one. You can have that one. There you go.
No, I don't have that one.
You don't want to have that one.
I got flower.
You've got flowers. Okay, stay here. So, yeah, this is the front garden. This needs a bit of taming. Quite a bit of weeding. We've got sorrel growing everywhere. I'm alright. We started doing these live streams again during the day to try and take away some boredom from people. Yeah, we're alright. No, don't pull them out. Don't pull them out.
They got flower.
Yeah, I know. There's loads of flowers, isn't there?
And this.
So we've got some daffodils.
They got some flowers.
Bish, how are you feeling at the minute? Because I know you weren't feeling the best. See, we've got all the old crew now. We've got a lot of the old crew popping in today. That's all right. So we've got loads of people I haven't seen for ages. That's all right. Well, slap with a wet fish. It's Bish. Ooh, it's cold today. It's a bit cold. Yeah, I had a good old-fashioned flu. Nice. Well, at least it wasn't anything serious, and that's the main thing. That is the real worry at the minute, isn't it? See, I was feeling rough yesterday. Had a banging headache all day. Got to the evening, I could barely stand up because the headache was that bad. Bish, it's not a good connection today. I'm not having a very good. So yeah, I keep losing people, and quite a few people have got fed up and left. Brandon, how are you doing? Thank you very much for coming in. Brandon, how are you keeping, mate? Long time no see. Hope you're keeping well. And we've got the Green Wizard. Yeah, we've got the Green Wizard in the house. Nice one. How are you keeping? See, he just keeps running. He's proper keeping me on my toes. So, Green Wizard, you like this? Ron, you like this? Loads of wood chips right outside my doorstep. So there's about half a ton there. We've shifted the other half a ton. We've shifted the rest down to the bottom. Yeah, don't stop throwing stuff in the pond, mate.